Hey guys! Welcome! Today I'm gonna play some Banished together with you guys and we're gonna start a new town. It's been quite a while since I played this game, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm gonna try to get an auto-generated town. Rectic? That sounds pretty fun. Map seed, we're gonna randomize that as well, but before that we should actually choose if we wanna go for valleys, if we're gonna go for mountains. Terrain size, I think we're gonna go for at least medium. Fair climate. Disaster is gonna be on. I think it's a little bit too boring when you don't have disasters on, so I'm gonna keep them on. Starting conditions, medium. Yeah, we begin with 5 families. Clothing, food, firewood and a lot of other stuff. So this is gonna be our town, Rectic. I'm gonna randomize, like that, and we're ready to go. Here we have our lovely little people. Oh, it's becoming... I guess it's becoming winter directly. So, you see, people need houses. So we're gonna have to build that, and it's been ages since I played this, but I think we're gonna hopefully get a hang of this. How do we rotate it? Okay, it's R key. So we're gonna have some houses. It said we had like 5 families, so I think we're gonna begin with like 4 or 5 houses. I don't remember how many people actually live in each of these, but we're gonna have like a road in between these. So this should be pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna put them close to each other in the beginning. Oh, what did I do there? There should be somewhere where we have this hotkey thing. Simulation. I want to play at least like 2 times the speed, something like that. There should be some hotkeys for this if I remember. 4. I think it's a little bit more fun to play when it's going a little bit faster. So we're getting 4 houses here, and hopefully they will have some good place to sleep at. We need to get some firewood probably. We do have some stack, at least we should have. See what we got here. We got logs, we got 200 firewood, but that's not gonna last that long as we go. Maybe we're gonna make some road as well, so people can actually move around a little bit better. We're gonna go for beginning with the little dirt road. That should be pretty good. So that one shouldn't require, you know, stone and things like that. We got this stone road, it's 1 stone per each unit. So that will take a lot of stone, and we don't really have that amount of stone to, you know, spend on those things. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put people to work to where each one is actually going to be. Wow, it's been so long since I did this. Yeah, it should be in here. Here we got some information. Gonna bring it up, some window. And let's see here, that event logs. I normally don't have that one up. We got a map here, the beautiful map. Big lake over here it seems. Oh, here we go. Assign jobs to citizens. So for the moment we have 10 people who are laborers, and they basically like, as it says here, laborers perform easy work such as clearing areas, moving produced goods to storage. But we need to have some builders, and they suggest that we should get 8 or actually 8 jobs available for that. I think I'm gonna make like, I guess, 4 builders for now. You could make like everyone in the beginning. It would go a little bit faster, so I'm gonna make 6 of them to builders at least. Speed up the game a little bit. So what more do we need to get? I think we need to at least get something so we can chop down a little bit of trees. Town services. Food production. Yeah, food. That's something we gotta make sure we get as well. So fish is pretty good. We also have the hunting and gatherer, pasture and orchard, and a normal crop field. In my experience, fishing and this gatherer's hut is really good. We're gonna get a gatherer's hut, 30 wood and 12 stone, I guess. So we're gonna have it somewhere down here. We can align it with the road, or at least try to. So it should be in this area. We need to have a road for this. The reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we fix that. Gonna have a road here. Let's gonna see where it is. Should be here. Oh, it almost matched it up. So I think I'm gonna go like that. But we'll be able to, you know, put some more houses around this area without it looking pretty weird. should be somewhere we will see how many people actually don't have a home. Yeah, we actually see it here, so there's like at least 3 people who don't have a home. So we're gonna have to make 1 more. And we have to making these, you know, these basic houses to begin with. Later on we might go for some stone houses, because those are good because they stay warm and probably won't burn up as easy as a wooden house would. Okay, so we need to get some wood. A wood cutter would be good for that, wouldn't it? Where should we have this? If I remember correctly, we want to have a forest around the gatherer's hut, if I remember. It's not entirely sure if you actually need that, but I kind of remember it as if it was something like that. So let's see here, maybe we should have... Oh, wait a moment, woodcutter. Oh yeah, woodcutter is the one that actually makes the firewood, yeah. So we're gonna have the woodcutter. I think we're gonna have it right next to our stockpile. And we're gonna have some road. The dirt road. And now we should actually, soon at least, we should move around a few people so they can actually perform some other things. I put it so we actually have all those jobs filled in. So let's see if I can find this thing where we actually chop down trees. Forest is large. Use it to define the area and select to cut down trees and plant new seedlings. This is really good. In many games, in many strategy games, you need to have one that like chops down trees and one house that actually replants them. But this one do both, so I think we can actually have this close to the gatherer's hut. Maybe right next to it. That should be pretty good. So hopefully that's gonna give us a little bit supply of food and a little bit supply of firewood once it gets here. And we maybe should... Don't want to do too many things at the same time though. If we go here, we should have a little fishing dock down here. That should be pretty good. Pretty good spot, I guess. It would probably be best to, you know, have up there at the river. But we'll go for what we got now. So we gotta put people to actually work here. So we gotta go into that tab again wherever it disappeared. Probably close it down. So now we can remove a few builders, I guess, because we don't need them. And we're gonna get some gatherers to get some food. We need to get a woodcutter. And we're soon gonna need to get whatever name it is for it. A forester, yes. And I think we can have 2 or 4. I guess we're gonna find out once we reach that point. But we're pretty limited by the amount of people we got now, so our workforce is not really that huge. But it's gonna grow bigger eventually. See what they're doing here. See if they're gathering anything. Are you guys gathering anything? Should be one of these that we can actually see how much they're gathering. Yeah, the current season we got a little bit of berries, a lot of mushroom, a little bit of onions and a little bit of roots. This is really good. This is, I would say, at least one of my favorite houses to go for food, at least when you're starting out. Later on you want to get some different animals, like cattle, you wanna grow some different foods. Because the people in this game, they want a little bit of variation on the food that they wanna have, so we're gonna try to have a little bit of variety in the food supplies that we're gonna have. Why is there a question mark on this girl here? She's confused, I guess. Not sure what she wants. Adine is idling. Oh, is it someone who don't have a job, maybe? Nope. I guess she just don't have anything to do. Oh, it might be the forester. So if we put her away, she will become a laborer. And it's good to have laborers as well, because they will be moving around resources, they will be building roads. And that makes them pretty important as well. Just like gatherers, just like the people who are chopping down trees, they are pretty important together. see how they're doing here. We do not have any wood here. We do need to finish this forest lodge. Oh, we might have to... yeah, probably have to do this. There should be a tool here. Remove resource, harvest trees. We can harvest a few trees. So we're gonna take this area here, we're gonna chop it down later anyway. And we might as well collect some stones that we find here in terrain. Actually, I'd forgotten about this thing. This is a thing I used to do a lot, at least with stone and iron, because you don't really get much of that in the beginning until you get like a quarry and something like that. And for this game there's a bunch of mods. I haven't really tried out many of them yet. The ones I tried have been mostly like adjusting the gameplay a little bit. There are some who actually adds some houses and so on, so if you guys would like to see a few mods, we could try to install them and check them out if you guys would be interested in that. Could be pretty fun. Mods really make some games really come alive and become something big. Okay, what is this? Log slow? How is that possible? Probably because it's not done yet. Yeah, well, now we just need some stone. Probably need to get schooled eventually, but it might be a little bit too early for it. So I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit with that. How much are these guys gathering? Oh, look at that! That's tons of food. At least it looks like it's tons of food. Here's actually our amount of stored food. You see it ticking down really fast. But we're gonna get a fish here. The problem is that, you know, we gotta get more houses so we can get more people. And in this game it kind of feels like you don't get more people if you don't get more houses. And there are tons of different ways that you can like lose in this game. Like I lost a city because I had too many old people, so no one was actually able to give birth to anyone. So that screwed over my town. So you also have to make sure that you have different age group in your town. You can't only have oldest in your town. It's not going to work. At least it didn't for me. Also, now they got all the stone they need. Guess I'm gonna start working on the fishing as well. Stone is low. Stone is low. I guess we can pick up a few more stones. Yeah, we're kinda out of resources. We might as well chop down a few trees. Oh, it's really cold now. Winter. Oh, awesome. Forest lodge done. So now we're just gonna put someone to work there. We can have 4 people actually working in Forest Lodge. But we can release 2 people from the builders and give them to the foresters. So that means that we almost have all slots full. That's great. I really like how this snow look. I really like it. I like how it it falls on the roofs, and it don't only change the terrain, it actually changes the houses and everything. And the fishing dock is done. But I wonder if we actually have anyone who can go over. Once our builder is not busy, we can move them over to fishers. But for now, I don't think we should actually move anyone. Because we are getting enough food here anyway. See, it's increasing. As long as it's increasing, it's good. And there are some pretty good parts about the fishing, and there's a good part about the gatherer's hut. They work all year round. For example, if you get a farm, it's just gonna work some seasons, and that makes so you won't really get in that much. You can't work all year round with it, so that's what make like fishing and things so powerful. But I would say that they're the most powerful when they're like combined together. And people would like that the most as well. Imagine like eating the same thing over and over. Even if it was like the thing that you like the most, it would probably start to taste like bad, or you wouldn't really be interested in eating it. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, so we don't need any builders anymore. We can move, let's move 1 to fisher. That should give a little bit here. Oh, here she comes. We got a girl fisher here. What's her name? Beryl. Okay, so what's the next step for this? Probably gonna take a while to get down wood with this. You see, ain't gathering that much so fast. But now we at least have these 6 houses. And we might adjust this later on. You see, we don't have any logs to work with here at the woodcutter, so we can't really make any firewood for the moment. We still have a little bit of firewood left. Oh, okay, now we got some logs, that's great. But that's important, you know, to keep the laborers, so they can actually move the resources between this and to this. Maybe we should hunt down these guys. That will give some food, but we're a little bit limited on the amount of people we got for the moment. So they gotta have to wait, and we're gonna come after you guys later and get your food to our people. Food limit 5,000. I don't think we're gonna reach a 5,000 in food, but this is really good. It's something you like adjust the longer you get, because we will need to have more food, fuel stored up once we, you know, a little bit further in the game. We'll have like 6 houses for the moment, and that's not very much. I think we should plan maybe the town a little bit, so we can have like a road that's gonna come from here, go around. Bam! Really great. So we can fit in some houses at this side as well. Thing is that you don't really wanna, you know, expand too fast in this game. That is my experience. I might be expanding a little bit too fast already. Because you gotta make sure that you can also, you know, supply your people with firewood, supply them with food, and in the beginning we're gonna get a lot of childrens, and they won't really be able to perform any work or something, so they're just gonna be eating up your resources. Logs resources are low. How surprising. Are they gathering any? Oh, 39. Oh, what happened with the weather there? It was like snow, and it was green, snow, green. Oh, you see? How much is that? That's like over 2,000 in food. Wow. Gatherer's Hut, you're doing great, you're doing great. Favorite food house. So let's see how much you gather with fishes here. Oh, they got 44. I mean, they started really late and it's just 1 fisher, so. Okay, we actually have 2 more people which we can put out. So I'm actually gonna get it for Ann Forrester, because we don't really have a problem with food. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna leave 1 to be a laborer, so we can have someone at least to, you know, be able to move around resources. Or maybe I should actually, yeah, we should move that to a builder, because we need to have some builder to do this. So, and eventually we also gotta make sure, you know, that we can make tools, because if we run out of tools, that is really horrible. I have experienced it before, and basically you won't be able to build almost anything because it's gonna take forever to do it. So that is something that is very high priority for me to get that done. But guys, I think this is going to be it for today with Banished. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys would like to see more with Banished and me playing this game, feel free to leave a comment or a like if you like this video and would like to see more. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more gaming with me. So thanks for watching, I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great day, take care.